Hello, y'all. Today we are going to play Planet Zoo. I want to start a series on Planet Zoo, so I'm gonna make a new franchise. We are gonna do Temperate North America because I live there. And we are gonna call it CB Zoo, and that stands for Critterbops Zoo. But for now, let's get right into the zoo. This is our zoo. I think that I'm gonna make the entrance for temperate North American animals to start with. So I'm gonna look through the Zoopedia and decide what we're gonna build first. Okay, I've got all my staff buildings to start out with. And I think the animal I'm gonna go with first is gonna be the pronghorn antelope. So for now, I think we might get Tahoma. I think he's the cheapest golden rating. His immunity is bad though. This one, low key, I might get this one. I think we're gonna wait on getting a female, but we are actually going to start building now. Okay, so I think this is the shape. I made it a little big, but you know, it's gonna be okay. I'm just trying to decide what to make the barrier out of. I'm gonna start with wood just because that is like really cheap and I can always change it later. I'm gonna try to make all of these glass that the guests will be able to see. I'll do like some rock stuff over here, and the habitat gate will be over here for convenience. There's that. Okay, so we're gonna put him in, and we're just waiting for him to get delivered into the enclosure, and we're gonna see what to do about decoration. Just doing some terraforming while I'm waiting for that animal to be delivered. I had to like redo my employee path because, I mean, of course it didn't work the first time because we're playing Planet Zoo and it just can't work. Like, that's just not, you know, what we signed up for when we bought this game. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're just gonna do some terraforming in the meantime. Okay, I think that looks nice. I'm gonna resume now so we can actually get this animal in here. I will cover this place up in rocks. Yeah, that can come like later. I'll have to add a water treatment facility in a second too. All right. So here is our first animal. Oh my god. Okay, it's actually really cute. Oh, that's not cute. Okay, now it's cute again. Okay, so we're gonna get straight to decorating, and I will get him a friend soon. I'm pretty sure he can probably hop out of here. Oh no, he actually can't. I'm kind of surprised, but I'll have to block that off. We're gonna get decorating. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna add some long grass on these hills because that looks nice to me. I really like long grass in this game. I'm just gonna make sure that the grass is grassing. Pretty sure this guy would technically like be eating the grass anyway. And then He doesn't need any plants. That is insane. Well, we're not gonna let him live in this plain Jane habitat anyway. Let's just go with temperate for him because we're doing a temperate theme for the entrance. That's fine for the rocks, and we're gonna find some plants now. I won't do like too much coverage because I'm like almost sure that these live in like the desert or something, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. Okay. Here are our trees. We can definitely put up bushes, but I don't want to go too crazy. I think that this is good enough for now. Of course, we don't have any enrichment yet, but that's okay. We'll work on it. I must add some shelter. What is this thing called? Pronghorn. Yeah. Actually, I guess I should just build one right now. So let's see if that is good enough. Shelter. Yes! So I think that he's good. Now let's actually put the donation boxes and education. Okay. I think we're ready. So we can take a look at our antelope again in his new habitat. His boutte is so white. But oh my god, he's so cute. Yeah, here's his little habitat. It's kind of cozy. Like, I feel like I could live in here, to be honest. Like, at least for a week, which is a good sign. I feel kind of bad for these guests because we kind of have one singular animal and no food, no drinks, no restrooms, no nothing. But you know, that's just how it is when you're starting a small business. So yeah, they'll have fun anyway. Oh, he's looking at them. Like, he's looking at the guest. It's so cute. Bro, this is a sick habitat, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so honestly, I don't really know what to add next. I guess I should make some like food and drink and everything. I'm actually gonna hop off for now and I'm gonna play again tomorrow and I will think about what else we need to add next. Alright, I'm back and I think for now we are gonna set up some work zones and I might place some exhibits. So I'm pretty sure those are like pretty profitable. I think I'll set up some exhibits, just a couple before my next enclosure. So I'll be back once I've done that. I just threw these exhibits together. I just got Mexican red knee tarantulas in here, and I got one diamondback rattlesnake in here. I think I'm gonna add like some eating areas over here, and then like a little sit down area with benches and tables here and restroom. But I think I might have my vendors here. Oh my gosh, I like could not find my exhibit animals. He's hiding in here. That's so cute. Oh, I hope that my guests will come over here. Like, no one is over here. Kind of worrying. Alright, here's our little seating area. I also put in the vendors over here, and the restroom. So this area over here is just like our first plaza where the guests can like relax and eat their food and think about buying more food. And yeah, the pathing was a little weird here. There's like a little gap, so I hit it with a tree and some little bushes and flowers. I'm really liking the park so far, but I think I might just fast forward the game for a little bit and try to make some money back. And then I will maybe put another habitat here. So I'm gonna fast forward and I will be back in a little bit. Okay, I just wanted to pause because I literally just saw I got a female pronghorn. I'm so excited. I finally got one. And here she comes. Oh, whoa. Okay, I actually didn't know that I bought a fireball. That's okay. I think that ups her rating, right? Oh my gosh. Wait, I didn't know these could swim. Dude, what is this game? Look, they're gonna meet for the first time. Aww. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, they'll learn to like each other. Look, see, she's already changing her mind. She looks like a goat. This is kind of awesome. So yeah, hopefully they have babies soon. And I'm gonna start trying to make money again. We'll be right back. So our first baby in the zoo is about to get born. So let's see our first pronghorn baby. Aww. Aww. Oh my gosh, he has like a little freaking... Oh my gosh, what's it called? A little freaking mullet. He's so awesome. Wait, is it a boy or a girl? It is a boy. Aww. His name is Mojave. Oh my gosh, bro. This is so awesome. I think, does it look like he's a piebald? It kind of does, like on the back of his head. I don't know how to tell. I guess we'll just have to wait for him to grow up. Alright, well, we've actually made a lot of money. I'm back at almost 20,000 again. I think we can get started on a new exhibit. Let's see what our next one will be. So we are gonna do the collared peccary because I don't want to do like a big animal yet. I mean, these things need so much room. So we're gonna do a peccary habitat. So I'm gonna get started on that peccary habitat. I think I might mess with the terrain a little bit because I don't really want my zoo to be like totally flat. So let's work on that. Okay, I'm like about done making this hill for the peccary enclosure. Of course, the enclosure is gonna be like on top of this, but I'm gonna start with a null barrier. Oh, of course, it's snowing right now. Just what we needed. But you know, that's okay. I better get some heaters for my antelopes. Guys, hold on. Okay, well, they have a heater now that they can use if they need it. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I didn't pay attention for a little too long because I started with 2. I started with Pablo and Leah, so they had 3 dang kids. Let's see, can I like sell these? Oh, I don't know if I got anything for that. That's fine though. They'll make more. Okay, it is now daytime enough for me, so we're gonna resume construction of the peccary habitat. So this is the little habitat I made for the peccaries. I'm having them sent to the habitat right now. We're gonna design the terrain and the plants right after they get dropped in. Here they are. They're so little. So I think for their shelter, I might put it over here. I think that might be cool. Now we can do some terrain painting. Okay, we're good now on shelter and terrain. Now for our plants. Okay, so now I think I'm happy with this. I do need to put in a feeder. A small one is probably good enough. And then I need to go ahead and put some paths around the enclosure, some enrichment where the guests can see it. So that looks good. Okay, I think we're done with the peccary habitat. Let me make sure that they're happy. They're so cute. Yeah, they are happy with everything. Oh, look at them! Oh my gosh. He looks like my hamster. And he's gonna take a swim. Bro, this looks real. This game is crazy. Dude, these things are sick. Well, okay, let's do a little habitat tour. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. I put some cactuses. This one is a little more deserty. I still, oh my gosh, used some temperate plants, but I broke away a little bit. Yeah, here's our little desert temperate hybrid habitat for the peccaries. I think I'm gonna end it here. So this is our zoo. That we're gonna leave off with for this episode. I will be back with another Planet Zoo video in the future, so subscribe if you want to see that, and I'll send out a notification when the next episode comes out. Oh, did you see that? Bruh. Can we please replay that? That was insane. Okay. Yeah, anyways, bye guys. Come back later.